Happy Saturday. Saturday, November 14th in Sarasota, Florida. And I'm sitting at Bayfront Park, which happens to be a beautiful area. Very little budget you need to come check out. It's an awesome park. We're gonna go walk around and take a look. Hopefully answer some questions for you. This is a couple days after a recent Hurricane Eta, I believe you say, ETA, just came through. Florida with 5. Thanks for joining me on the Facebook Live that we just finished. Anyway, we're one of the best parks you can go to in Sarasota. There's several of them, but this is the one that is basically in the heart of the city that you drive by. This particular sailboat right here had a problem during the past storm, but what happens is they all park out in the bay, and some of them did get some damage and are up against the shoreline. We're gonna walk around this park. It's a great place to check out a sunset. There's a statue called Unconditional Surrender that I would like to show you, but it's on the other side. We can't get there. There's a restaurant called Marina. This is one of the hardest places to get a boat spot. They're all taking all the spots. It's one of the best places to put your yacht or boat down here, but space is very limited. Oh, actually, it's a huge marina, but so many people try to park down here. There's not very many places for you to go. So how are the beaches? The beaches looked a lot better than I thought they would. It did not look very good during the storm, but as I went and checked out Siesta Key and Lido, everything was good from the drone. Lido had a lot of the new sand pulled out into the bay. So we worked with Suntex Boat Club before they rent jet skis. I promoted one of their big events a couple years ago. Really neat. Come down, say hello. Tell them Sarasota Experience sent you. There was actually a picture of me in there with a couple of the managers hanging on the wall at this place. So if you ever have a chance, come out and give them business. They've supported me in the past. The LaBarge Cruises, right there. It's one of 2 cruise lines that go out in the morning or at sunset. I'm sorry, lunchtime and sunset, I believe. I know Marina Sunset Cruise goes out 2 times, but this is an awesome Florida experience, Sarasota experience to go check out. It's called LaBarge Tropical Cruises. They're getting ready for their sunset cruise. There's live music on there, alcohol. I've never personally been on this one, but I have been on the Marina one. So here's their information. Very, very neat if you have an opportunity to check it out with their pricing and everything. I highly recommend, just because of the atmosphere. I can't personally tell you what their customer service is like. I've not been on it yet. But Marina is a restaurant that's right over there, a white building. They also have a very similar cruise. It's called the Marina Sunset Cruise. Just to give you a heads up, a couple weeks ago, there was a viral video. There was a guy that was extremely drunk driving his boat. And if you saw that in Sarasota Bay, it happened right here. And I guess the guy was completely drunk, not a good scene at all. Wrecked into a boat, a dock, was a disaster. Someone filmed it from right in this area right over here. We're gonna walk this way. I think it's gonna be better. So give me 1 second. I wanted to show you LaBarge Cruise Line or Cruises. It's a private charter sightseeing. Really makes the Sarasota skyline beautiful when I'm flying my drone and I see this boat out. I always like to fly around it or behind it. Very, very nice. What they do is, I believe they take you out to the big pass to watch the sunset. So that's what they do. I'm taking the ramp off right now. So when you walk through this area, this is a beautiful park. It's a city park. It's very clean. Great playground for the kids. Beautiful atmosphere to just walk around and check out a sunset. Great views of the city. Great views of the Ringling Bridge that you're going to see in a couple minutes. Beautiful restaurant right here with a very Florida style feel to it, with a tiki bar in there. You can sit at the water, affordable food. I've eaten there. It's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. So I have to be careful how I say that. but the atmosphere is really, really neat. It's right on Sarasota Bay. You get to see great views of the water and the sailboats. You come right down the side here, there is a bar and obviously a restaurant. So you get great views of all the huge boats when you're here. Great area to just get that Florida feel, especially when it's not that hot and humid. Today happens to be a little bit more humid for November, but I think it's going to be a little bit cooler next week. So we're November 15th that we're filming this. There's public bathrooms right over here. Good. So if you have an emergency and you need to go, it's a public bathroom. It's not the best or very clean, but it's not bad. So let's take a look at the restaurant as we walk by. You can see a lot of outdoor seating right on the water. Pretty cool Florida atmosphere. As you can see, there's a roof. I actually, Cocktails in Paradise, O'Leary's Tiki Bar and Grill. So you can come out here, have some beers, have some food, sit right here in the sand. They got a beach look. And you get to see this beautiful view as you go further onto the park. The further back you get, I think there's more to see. So there's the playground for the kids. My kids are now 11 and 13, and we came down here all the time. In the summertime, there's like a water fountain over there, a bunch of different slides and things like that. I enjoyed it because of the atmosphere. You can sit right there on the water or the seawall, take a look at the beautiful views of the city. It's one of the prettiest cities, very small, not huge, but in my opinion, beautiful. Some of the old timers are aggravated because we're getting pretty populated and it's so beautiful, it's hard not to. They keep ripping down old-fashioned homes and buildings and putting up big, huge mansions, which happens all over the country. Sarasota's been going through that for a while now. It's just too nice. There's Bayfront Park. If you're saying things, I'm not seeing the live chat. Let me see if I can turn that up. Here we go. Eric says hello to Florida with 5. Are you guys still out there? I apologize for not being able to see. This cell phone cuts the comments out. Very similar on my Facebook Lives with the drone, which, by the way, I would love to go YouTube Live. I used to be able to do it, but Google will not authenticate DJI. It's very strange. They used to. I have enough subscribers to go live, and they just haven't been able to. So maybe I'll do an edited video. I just got some great drone footage of this park. It's so beautiful. If you're watching this on the replay, you probably won't be able to see it, but November 15th is when we're filming this. And I just did a Facebook Live from the drone. It was pretty good. Take a look at that if you have an opportunity. So walking around the back end, you get to see the sunset. Another ship that hit shore and had a problem from that storm, past hurricane. We had a lot of flooding, a lot of water. There was a ton of high tide that just came up into the city. Crazy. Nobody's got hurt that I know of, but there was some flooding and damage and things like this to private property and boats. You know, unfortunately, this thing was out. 2 of them. There's 2 of them right here. I forgot there was 2. So they more than likely were on their side, and the city picked them up and just docked them here. They probably were leaned over into the water. There's the beautiful Ringling Bridge. The sunset obviously will be right over there. It's a great place to see the sunset. Cloud cover's average, so it might light up, but I don't know. This park goes all the way around, and if you hang in there, we're gonna walk over to the point so you can see parts of the city that's really, really nice over here. So hang in there for just a minute or two. I'll show you where the Marina Jack boat takes off from. It's on the other side. Also, unconditional surrender statue. As we speak right now, it might be getting moved. It's over there. If you're not familiar with the unconditional surrender statue, it's the kissing sailor. It was the cover of Time magazine. A photographer took a picture of a sailor and a lady in New York City when the announcement of World War II was over. When they made that announcement, a sailor grabbed a lady he did not know and was just so excited he kissed her. That picture was on Time magazine, and it was crazy. It's historic. In Sarasota and San Diego are the only two places that I know of that have that statue, and it's right over there. So if you have a chance, take a look at that when you park here. Another thing, it's crazy to know this, but do not back into the parking spots. You will get a ticket. Pull in, and that has everything to do, supposedly, from what I understand, so the parking authority does not have to get out to see your license plate. That's government for you. There might be other reasons, I'm not sure. That's what I was told, and it does make sense. But it is a strict law, a good money maker for the city. So make sure you pay attention to that. Look at this, just have a picnic in the middle of the park. What a great atmosphere, huh? Florida in November, playing guitar. It's good stuff. All kinds of boats going out. That's the Marina Jack boat that just blew their horn. They're going out for sunset. Remember the LaBarge cruise that we did early? Let's see. There it is with the Ringling Bridge right there. They're heading out to what they call the Big Pass, which happens to be right over here to see that sunset. And then they head back. It's worth the money, so take a look at that if you have a chance. And here comes the Marina Jack boat. I don't know what they do on the LaBarge cruise because I haven't been on it, but the Marina Jack, you get dinner and the sunset cruise. So it's a little bit different style boat. I personally liked it. When I did radio a couple years ago, and our radio show was invited onto that boat. And I actually did a drone Facebook Live for the radio show. And that's how I was on that. And it was great dinner. I had a chance to talk with the captain. Just a great crew. I'm sure they're all still together. That was 3-4 years ago when I did that. So hang in there. I'll show you an up-close shot of the Marina Jack boat. There it is right there. Heading out to see the sunset. So I'm not sure if you're subscribed to this channel. That would be awesome if you could. Hit the like button too so we can get some, get YouTube to push this out for other people to see. But if you're just joining me, we're live, Marina Jack at Bayfront Park in Sarasota, Florida. And this is the point right here. Very cool area. Come out, hang out. Great place for photography. Great views of the city, and just awesome. You know what, another thing that I never really talk about, and I used to all the time, Sarasota is a melting pot of different people, different football fans, baseball fans, sports all over. Look at this LSU boat. It is so fun. When I come home at night, there is college football flags up from all over the country, NFL fans. My house alone has a Bengal flag, Kansas City Chief, Chicago Bears, Patriots. I'm a Steeler fan because I grew up in Pittsburgh. That stuff is awesome. I love to be able to learn about the different cultures that live here, that come around here. Look at these monster boats. It's just really cool. So if you ever have a chance, come on down here, check it out. It's free to walk around. You could spend some money at the bars, the restaurants. Fishing is a big deal. All of these boats, that right there is Marina Jack. It's actually a very affordable on the water restaurant, pretty good food. There's a high-end restaurant, if I remember correctly, right over here. And it's a good place to go. So there you go, everybody. I'm gonna walk you back. It's a big circle, very close to all the boats here. Hopefully it's not too windy. Another thing about this is you'll see dolphins quite a bit right in this area right here. Really, really neat. I love watching dolphins. It's a beautiful scene, beautiful to see. But it's starting to get windy, and I don't want it to be too long here. But Lenny Besterman, Sarasota Experience. Please like and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you can see when I go live. I'd like to show Sarasota and surrounding areas. We're also on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Talk to you soon, everybody. Have a great day.